We come from a generation whereby they are using the triggers of the experiences, the bitterness, the whatever they were facing in their current generation. Yet, you as a parent, you are called to be a priest over your family, over your children, and you are the one that is supposed to aid. Okay, for example, you grew up where your family or maybe your parents were ever fighting, there were no peace, there like life was chaotic, and because of that it created a kind of trauma inside of you, and you decided, okay, this is the way life ought to be. And that is why you find some people, despite everything that God is doing, they are still carrying the kind what they call generational patterns in their lives. Yet they are genuinely children of God. Why? Because they have not broken, they have not accepted the redemption power of God fully. They only received salvation and they stopped at that. But one thing you need to know, especially if you are a parent, you are supposed to pass mantles to your children and not the battles of your family. It is so sickening and it is so frightening when I hear of parents that because maybe them as siblings, they are never together. Like things happen and every child went their own way, and the family almost scattered. They are always fighting for properties and all that. They pass the same kind of hatred to their children, towards their relatives, and between their own children. Like you find this is your daughter, this is your son, this is your son and your son. You are always causing chaos between them because that is how you are programmed. Excuse me. I'm not here to point fingers, but I'm here to make everything right. Listen, by the help of God, you are supposed to pass the mantles of the kingdom to your children, not the battles that you fought with. It should end with you. Don't carry it over to your children. They don't deserve that. They need peace. You too need peace. Heal from all that. That's why it's somehow crazy when you find families fighting for material things. Yet when you die, what do you carry with you? Nothing. So it will all amount to nothing, no matter how much wealth you have amassed and everything. It will never save your life. No money can buy your life. So the greatest gift you can ever receive from God is life and health, not even wealth itself. So please, before you start now causing your children to be killing each other, because you have already brought the bitterness, the battles and everything, the demons from your father's house into your children's lives. And you as children, you need to be intentional as well. Do not allow what your parents went through lead you and cause you to break the sibling bond between the two, or between among you as siblings. No. You should let them fight their own battles. That is their own. It doesn't concern you. Live your own lives. Love each other sincerely without any kind of, we are doing it just to show off. No, that is not it. Love it. Family bond is an intentional thing. All of us have different ideologies, different paths, different destinies and all that, but we should all respect each other. It doesn't matter how far you have gone, maybe in your career or whatever. Always respect your fellow siblings, even if they don't have anything to show of it, because they are your peace. The moment your siblings are in peace with you, you are also in peace with yourself. That is the truth. If your siblings starts fighting against you, no matter how much peace you think, you may try to cut them off, but let me tell you, you will never experience peace because they will not grant you one. So please, parents, pass mantles to the next generation, the mantles of the kingdom. Yes, the kind of battalions give, the generals of the kingdom give, not the battles that you have been fighting for ages. May God help us in Jesus' name. And may He sustain families, because let me tell you the truth. If you read the Bible, you will realize that the family is one of the first institution that God created, not even the church. So if the family breaks off, then it means the church, the nation, and everything will crumble. May God heal the families. May He give us peace, unity, togetherness. And yes, God bless.